I'm Teresina. I'm the one that's over here always trying to encourage you to host on Airbnb. That's me. Well, you know what? Because I'm doing this, I feel that it's only fair that I share with you my Airbnb hosting journey. All right. I want to share with you how I got started and what I was feeling when I first started. And maybe this will encourage you one way or the other. But I started in 2015. 2015, I was going through a lot of life changes. 2015, I was in a new career. I had been a designer for almost 20 years. And then I decided to go into the wine industry. I know, far cry. I don't know, I don't get it, but that's where I was at the time. I was also going through a divorce. So I took this job. There was a commission-only position, which people in sales know what that means. And probably most people know what that means. But for people who don't know what that means is you don't work, you don't sell, you don't eat. It was like that. So there was some very, 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 very lean months. And with there being so many lean months, I came close to losing my house. And with so much loss, I just wasn't prepared to lose my house. So a friend of mine and I were talking one day, and I was telling her, I want to make some more money, but I really want to make a go of my new career and my new company, and I just need to make some more money. So she said, well, you got all these empty rooms now. It's like, you ever think about hosting on Airbnb? And of course I was like, what's that? I hadn't even heard of Airbnb in 2015. I was like so far behind. But she told me what it was, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. She's like, why? Why not? And so, I looked into it and I prayed about it. And then, I said, whatever, let me go in here and just fill it out and see what happens. So I did. And within a week of posting my listing, I had someone wanting to stay. So of course it was like that, right? What am I going to do? And it was a gentleman. And I didn't know then what I know now about that. If you share your space with your guests and you have the right to say, I'm only going to host women. Well, I didn't know that back then, and I accepted the reservation. I'm very glad I did, because it was a wonderful experience. He was a wonderful guy, just here for a few days traveling for work. And that's been the experience ever since. It's been like some really great experiences. Here's the thing though, I'm not going to sit here and tell you all of them were fantastic, because they weren't. I had some problems, not like life-threatening stuff, but I've had some challenging guests, a handful. Now, I've hosted hundreds of guests, but I would say I've had 3 challenging ones. But it was no way. It was a learning experience, and I'm glad I was able to learn from those experiences. And I have no regrets. I've never looked back. Airbnb has kept me in my home. It is, it's a good income stream. It really is. It's a good income stream, and it's something that I can manage. I can do it as I want to. I don't have to always rent. As a host, you keep control of your listing, of your schedule, when you want to host, when you don't want to host. And when I started out, there were no ambassadors, that I knew of, right? So what we do as Airbnb Superhost ambassadors is that we help you get started. You have somebody to hold your hand, somebody that's going to look over your listing, someone who's going to tell you, yeah, you might want to change that, you might want to change this, or, get you through your first reservation, answer any questions that you may have, because it's important that you're not doing this by yourself, or you feel like you're not doing this alone. And that's where we come in. Now, listen, there's probably hundreds of thousands of superhosts out here for Airbnb. There are only 250 Airbnb Superhost ambassadors in the United States. Okay, I'm one of them, and I would love to help you get started, and it doesn't cost you anything. I'm here to answer your questions, help you set up your listing, talk you through your first, reservation, any kind of anxieties you have. I'm here for you. So use that link right there and get started. All right. I think it was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, well, like I said, it's a big part of my income now. So 2015 was so rough for me financially, I don't use debt anymore. So between 2015 and 2022, I have been able to purchase 2 cars cash and an HVAC system cash because I don't do debt anymore. And I could have done that if I wasn't hosting on Airbnb. I really couldn't. So anyway, I just want to encourage you to just go and reach out to me. Just reach out, see how it goes. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But you know, this is an opportunity for you to be a blessing to someone. These folks, they need, you know, they're traveling. Sometimes they just want to be in a familiar home-like setting. I have people that come to me that are here for work, but they're like, I can't be in a hotel room because it's not the same. I want to be able to feel like I'm at home. And that's how I make my guests feel, like this is your home while you're here. And that's important. So, you know, that's the way I do it. And again, if you have any questions you want to get started, just use that link. It's right there, right under this video, also in the bio. And if you like this video, go and subscribe, like it, share it. If you know anybody who wants to host, I'll share my information. I'd love to help them. All right? You have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon.